What up though, Eddie Kane? Eddie Kane, what's the deal?
Shout out my boy Eddie Kane Jr. You already know Westside Detroit.
Eddie Kane Jr. on phone now, man.
Who the fuck is Eddie though? I ain't here.
Renegades, I've been in the streets like manhole covers. It's the man, none other, man. It's your dude, Eddie Kane Jr. Like, share, subscribe. If you subscribe to me, leave a comment down the post. I'ma sub back to you. Rit. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, my people. Y'all know why we here on Renegades, man. Sad news coming out of Iraq, man. It's like the Hunger Games out there, man. DOMO6, dude, a vet, been in the game for a while, man. Deceased, has been slain in the streets of Chicago, allegedly off 66 in Cottage Grove at a house party, man. There's word coming out that he was arguing with somebody, and then those words went to lead being exchanged. You understand what I'm talking about? And this dude is out of here. Renegades. I understand that we want to still be down in the hood and kick it and so on and so forth. But, always a but, Renegades. These house parties are death traps. I understand you want to kick it. You can't be doing these house parties. Renegades, I know when we were younger, that was the thing to do. We was doing basement parties. You know what I'm talking about? Like, we had a basement with the light out. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. You doing the house parties then. We're older. We're more seasoned. We can't be playing the house parties no more, man. A lot of the cats gone and will continue to be deceased from messing around with these house parties now. We don't know if it was the ops or if it was the back door. The person that allegedly he was arguing with, we don't know, you know what I'm saying? If that's like some of the guys or one of the guys, or that was the ops. Now, I will say this. Me personally, if I'm going to, you know what I'm saying, a party around the, you know what I'm saying, I want to go where everyone knows, you know what I'm saying, my name, and I know everybody's gonna be there. You understand what I'm talking about? I don't want to go no place where I got to be on the defense. If I'm going to a party, I'm going to relax. I don't want to be in there on DEFCON 5 because the ops up in there. You understand what I'm talking about? So I'm thinking, this is just me speculation. Don't know. I don't know, man. Sounds like somebody he knew that he had a disagreement with. I'm not thinking it's the ops. You understand what I'm talking about? Could be wrong. Just what I think, Renegades, man. Y'all be safe out there, man. 600 Domo was killed on Tooka Day and King Von's birthday, man. Same day. So, RIP to that young man. And now, Renegades. Our dude KTS Rell, man, just got out the beam not too long ago behind that Sitchy with NLMB Mad Max. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all know, allegedly, Rell is the one that, you know what I'm saying, took Mad Max, you know what I'm saying, took him out the game. Not initially, but Mad Max would succumb to his wounds and also snitch on Rell and state that he was the one, you know what I'm saying, that tried to take him out. But now KTS Rell, he has his platform. He's about to be monetized, you know what I'm saying? He's about to start getting some bread off of that. He's not real consistent. He's done like 3 stories. He's done a lot of shorts, but he's only done like 3 long form videos. And they did the numbers, you know what I'm saying? And Renegades, if you're not subbed to Rell, go sub to that cat. You understand what I'm talking about? Big late. But I digress. So, dude, he got smoked with Lakeside. You know what I'm saying? KTS. He said, I should have let him keep giving y'all ass the belt. You know, he talking about Mad Max, man. Mad Max had so many bodies out there on the ops, on, you know what I'm saying, KTS, on Lakeside, that he say, man, he should have let him just keep giving y'all, you know what I'm saying, that belt out here. because dudes done fell out. Hey, I'ma say this. I'm truly done, and I wish Max was alive on my kids. A lot of you ninjas would be deceased, and y'all know it. Or on punishment forever, because y'all wasn't outside. A lot of people think they tough since he been gone, man. So, who knows what this about, renegades? Like I say, Rell's about to become monetized. Dudes might be, you know what I'm saying, up in their feelings because he's about to get to the legal bag. You know what I'm talking about? Who knows what it's about? But we know that money and that jealousy and these women, that money in these women and envy, those are the three just top reasons. And it's plenty more, but for me, those are the three top reasons when dudes fall out. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about. So it's no telling. Rell went in, did his time, got back out, didn't spill the beans on nobody, didn't tell nobody, you know what I'm saying, on no situations that could have got him out sooner, as far as we know. And he's back out here, and now it seems like he done fell out with the hood. Now, renegades, and this when it get dangerous, because when you fall out with the guys, they know where you lay your head at. They know all your ins and outs. That's when you got to separate yourself. In the words of L.A. Capone, man, you got to separate yourself like Tay 600 did. He got up out the hood. Once they put that on Tay 600 name, he got out the hood. You understand what I'm talking about? I'm hoping the Rell get up out of there, because, man, if y'all got smoke like that, man, that back door is creeping wider and wider open, man. Now, renegades, this right here, y'all got to give me my spec. I've been saying this for a long time about y'all boy Lil Durk. Peep out what OTF Vonni Daddy got to say.
Von, he didn't want to expose nobody, but he was going to trial. But guess what? He didn't know he wasn't going to make it to trial. And once he wasn't going to make it to trial, then it ain't going to never come out. And like I said, I got text messages letting me know and letting the world know who told on Von, because I was in contact with the lawyers. I mean, it's what it is. So you want to put a rat emoji on somebody, put that rat emoji on Lil Durk.
Renegades, man, y'all already know, man. So OTF Vonni Pops, he looking like, hey, y'all want to put the rat emoji over my son? Y'all need to put the rat emoji over Little Durk, man. Dude ain't right. And renegades, y'all know I've been talking about that case that Durk had with Von, OTF Bezoo, hella bands. And just like this mysterious circumstances behind their demise, you know what I'm talking about? Hella bands. He was down in Miami, leaving out the club. He gets drilled down there. Boom, he out the game. That's one less person Durk got to worry about, you know what I'm saying? That's somebody else he could put the blame on. Fast forward. Your boy King Von. Now, renegades, there's people coming out on both sides of this. Some stating that Durk backdoored Von, and some stating that Von died just, you know what I'm saying, it was circumstances that out of his control, and it just happened when it did. I think that Durk backdoored Von, but not trying to get his life taken. He snitched on Von. That's my opinion. You understand what I'm talking about? And that's a lot of other folks' opinion. And until that paperwork gets unsealed, and y'all know I'm talking about, renegades, that paperwork I'm talking about with hella bands. Bezoo, Durk, and Von, until that paperwork gets unsealed where we can read on the black and white and see, why did Durk get that seal so quickly? Like, that was like, he made a point, his attorney made a point of getting that paperwork all sealed up so it can't be viewed by the public. And your boy Durkio Smirkio, man, next thing you know, he gets, and a lot of the evidence, renegades, if y'all recall back, a lot of the evidence was pointing towards one Little Durk. It was his car. Allegedly, it was his arm out the window that was you had the firearm in his hand, letting off the shots. A lot of the evidence pointed towards Little Durk. But y'all heard the DA down there in Georgia. If King Von was still alive, he would be looking at all those charges. And that's the one thing, Renegades. If Von was still here right now, he would have that ATL case, and he would have that O Block 600 case. You know what I'm saying? Well, O Block. He had that O Block RICO right now, Renegades. Y'all think Von will be out here going on tour? That's one thing like DJU. He talking about some, if Von was alive, I would be on tour with him right now. Brother, Von would be fighting 2 cases right now, and the way Durk had it set up, he was going down for 1, and he definitely was going down for that FBG Duck assassination, you know what I'm saying? But I digress. I don't think Durk set Von up. I think Von team let him down, Renegades. I done told y'all this before. If Von is in the car asleep, allegedly, this is what folks are saying, 100K Track and others. Von is in there, blow, sleep. They done left his album release party. That's over. They brought the girls. They got the whole entourage. They go to the hookah spot. You know what I'm talking about? Mistake number 1. He in there sleep, you know what I'm saying? Blow, doing this 1-2 thing. And one of his guys, and Renegades, I find it curious that this person hasn't been, his name or her name hasn't been revealed yet. But allegedly one of Von's team came and woke him up, alerting him to the presence of Quando Rondo. And the rest is history. Von goes up to Quando Rondo, try to put the beats. And Lil Tim, he see the crowd moving. He see Von on his dude. He get Von off his dude by any means necessary. R.I.P. Von, you understand what I'm talking about? I don't think Durk set up Von in that way to get him assassinated. I think Durk just had self-preservation and was like, I'm putting this on Von. You understand what I'm talking about? It is what it was. Now, this might have been after Von was deceased, or this could have been while Von was alive. That makes it even worse, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these dudes playing the dead game, and they think that that's not snitching. But like I say, if you a snitch on somebody dead, you'll tell on somebody alive, you understand what I'm talking about? And it's wild because y'all see this clip when Von went back to the O and broke down the bridge, you know what I'm saying? Allegedly, he got that money. He borrowed it, quote unquote, borrowed that money from Durk's brother D-Thang. You understand what I'm talking about? That's who gave him all that cash to go back and break down with the fellas. It was D-Thang. And due to circumstances, next thing you know, D-Thang out the game, Von out the game. You understand what I'm talking about? But Renegades, what do y'all think? Now, it's some this, you know what I'm saying, in Von camp, Mona Lisa, she believes it. Von cousin Balo, he believes it, that you know what I'm saying, that Von got backdoor. But then this other was like O Block BJ. He say it's fake news. Hey, I don't think Von, I don't know. My opinion, I don't think Von got set up. I think Von he brought that on himself, how he was moving, and his team let him down. But I definitely think Durk snitched on that cat. You understand what I'm talking about? But Renegades, y'all let me know in the comments. Y'all think Durk snitched on Von while he was alive or dead, whichever one? Y'all think Durk tried to snitch Von out and have him taking a rap? It's wild out here, Renegades, man. Y'all be smooth, man. R.I.P. to all the fallen, man. All over, man. The D, the rack, you know what I'm saying? Out on the left coast, L.A., down in the boot. Man, y'all be smooth out there, man. That's just how I see it. Shout out to Eddie Kane Jr. If you ain't no Renegade, hit that sub button. You want to join us on the low key. Watch these ninjas that be close to you mission. Hit that join button. Welcome to the Renegades. Man, ain't no secret.
Yeah, I mean, supposed to be rooting for you. Can't wait to turn on you. You know what I'm saying? These be the niggas you think ain't the post police. Could be them. You know what I'm saying? You never know what a nigga's doing.